Hey everyone! Down here, back here to the comic studio, and today we're gonna be checking out DJ Madness. As we're back to comic studio, but before that we're gonna be making up this video, or just try to do for today's video as well. I might going to be searching the word of DJ as well, as we're gonna be finding out as we not going to be searching on YouTube, but right here in Comic Studio from the main website. And where today we're gonna be making things a little bit for one ourselves instead of like these things that we're gonna be doing this as well as possible. Because the last time's video that the Cozy Vacation was similar to Cozy Cafe, and now it was probably this that we're gonna be reviewing for those things as well. Most of them are He Was, and if it doesn't attack me, I will owner, and I will add owner in credits if I forget message, and I will listen note credits on outside of the studio or the studio except ones not made by this rule also include other any of those studios. By the way, spoilers is either real spoilers or old stuff anyone wants to use. I'm probably we get a little bit managed as well. So and there isn't for some sort of an owner like these things, and looks like for some sort of comic studios it was developed by Syrupy, because that isn't going to be making for just only one of them as well. So we have the first, we started with the OCs. We just absolutely pretty sure that we looked like, and probably it was a lot of them, and a lot of them as well. No matter what, this is not going to be. And we got a lot of characters as well. So where do you want to start to put the characters from over here? Not doing for some sort of a background first. But know where we are, we can't add for some trains. But there are males and females, but the one ourselves that we're not going to think. It was actually for one thing for the workers, and pretty a lot of those things. And I hopefully, and I really think this comic studio was full of girls, but it's not ourselves to making things for a little bit from very much. Custom made for OCs, unfortunately, that doesn't able to be shown here. So use characters from that creator as anyways. So this is actually from some sort of an anime version. And the costumes that they made was actually from there it was. This is also similar than like in anything as well. This is also similar to Cozy Cafe Comic Studio. I really getting this probably for some sort of a Carol cookie like these things, so I'm never gonna be trying to make it up that much. Even for such as multiple girls and boys like these. And I might be able to get around here as well. So I might gonna be talk to you back a little bit later. But first, we might able to be added for some background first as well. And what about of those props that we gotten from the ice cream truck, the map, like anything as well? So there must be a big black hole, some slices, and we got a flushy and a frying pan, a bread from Minecraft. I'm never going to get a little bit as well as anyways. Custom mades are nothing that I just probably need to do this. They just nothing on multiple categories. So she'll be holding a bread. Just like it's one that I just never be able to be attempt. So she got her bread and pretend she was being living as anyways as well. So the next thing is for the studio comic effects. Like anything for many more effects, like anything of those things. There is comics effects or comic effects like anything as well. So we have any of those things like those pretty ones again as well. So we have backgrounds. Holy gosh. There must be some sort of a wild intense like therefore. And what about we got anything as well but we really think there must be some sort of many more of those things. And cannot believe it, there must be so many more. But only backdrops, or the basic backdrops as well. So I'm probably very sure that it goes onto the beach. I don't really think this thing goes to for the pizza tower, I guess. I'm making for this anything that I'm gonna be producing to do so as anyways. So we're gonna be going for a round for a Cloudsdale just like that we pretended. Hopefully my internet connection will crash, and especially this is the party comic studio that you've been waiting for. And looks like this is going to be added for something a little bit for very special indeed. And right away, that isn't going to be getting a little bit for containing a lot of spoilers, and especially that I'm going to be using for the Project Sakai, or some sort of Project Sakai background images, like you have been in Japan, like we were there before. After multiple of outage or maintenance, that completely doing for especially like nothing that we are before. So we're gonna be doing for such as night racing, especially for some sort of a hidden party status like there before. Because look how those backgrounds itself, and we got for a large bunch of party like to do this. And what about for some sort of a Grove Street families? We're going all the way down here. So looks like this is absolutely for the Grove Street family. I'm probably sure that we're gonna be doing for an added DJ cookie in it. Instead of cake pops, this is going to be for the Grove Street families. So let me just get. Oh, where's some sign? Kind of suspect around here. There he is. This guy, for one thing, from the Grove Street families. And because there's nothing like out there before, and we got absolutely gonna be doing for crossovers, let's gotta be headed out for some sort of a DJ staff. As we're completely added for some sort of one reason, and there must be DJ Cookie up here. What about the DJ Pond 3? And this is actually for some sort of supportive party, like therefore, and I guess we added policemen on the background of that city. And I'm very surely that we're just gonna be trying to still find out for anyways. We got DJ Cookie like here. And for the recent party, I think this is actually for some sort of a party image. So it's not thus gonna be getting a little closer, but dubstep or some sort of a Daft Punk as well. So this is absolutely for a birthday sign? Or maybe it is. There is she must be gonna be crazy party from their crazy status from our day. I'm probably should just try to making some probably I'm not very sure. There must be Daft Punks. I'm probably sure this is ridiculous as well. And I got at anything that we do for crazy party as well. So instead of those things that whatsoever. So I'm probably continued that we're gonna be doing this instead of a side games. Unlike Modern World, that really it is. That we're continuing to spawn like it is so very crazy. For crazy stuff it is. But looks like that electric eel cookie just jumped and landed on the crowds. But that's not gonna be doing for just a little bit that we said that pretty much. But not last at least, there must be for multiple of submit sprites for around here because I included for Carl Johnson, Gwen, and the Slav guy over here. So we got for those evidence like there before. And pretty sure before we're gonna be end of this video, there must be some sort of a corrupt Earth warrior or some sort of a Earth warrior as well. 3 for some sort of doing this. And what about for some submitted sprites? No, that does not gonna be making us sense. So There should be our final to do this as well. There must be a pizza man. We got a crazy party right over here. Things are just started to turn all the way for just really the buzz. We added Puggers, Drake, Quandale Dingle, including for some sort of wildflower bush. That must be she holding it as well. The Baldi school bus. The Baldi school bus is gonna be. It's not chasing throughout for this thing as the ice cream truck. There must be some sort of a protagonist party masters such as Carl Johnson. I mean this. Carl Johnson is going to get a little bit for one thing is not really fast like this thing as well. So there's Carl Johnson and one of the most slow persons like anything as well. We have two members like those staffs as well. Since I just probably use some sort of a characters. Unlike themselves, a McDonald's worker, and I'm not very sure. That must be some sort of a developer or some sort of a developer or staff member like these. And that is going to be it. And I'm off for 2 days before we're going to be having for our next upload. And I'm not sure we're going to be doing for absolutely for our next upload as well. So even though, don't forget that we're going to be trying to find something out. Unless, I'm probably very sure the link is going to be in the description down below, including such as for the main website too. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget to give a like from the previous videos by 2023 instead of 2024, or you're just going to be leaving a like of this videos from the last Roblox videos from the early 2024 before April. So, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in 2 days, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later as we possibly to do this. So, I might gonna be signing off, and I might going to be back in 2 days afterwards. It's not going to be short like anyways.